Hello, everybody. Welcome to the first ever episode of A Quick Chat and Start Gazia. I'm SpagOs. There are two more people here with me. You might want to know about them. I'm not going to tell you. They're going to
Hello,
tell
I
you.
am. I'm gonna tell you who I am. Hello, it is me, Yono Stargazer, or Yono for short.
You're
I.
lying.
I'm not lying. I'm not a liar.
Huh?
And that's tax.
That's
Anyways,
Bear.
let's get on with the episode.
Yeah. So this is the cool podcast that we're gonna be recording every once in a while. The main premise of it is that these two and maybe some guests in the future are going to teach me things because I am very clueless about everything.
Yeah, see, so the whole plan, I'll quickly explain this for the lovely audience that I bet we have. So the basic idea that we had for the podcast was just what if we just make a thing where Yono, we just kind of explain a random topic to him for every episode. But we can't do that because first we have to explain to the audience what we even are.
That is
So
true.
that's what this episode is going to be. We're going to kind of just like talk about ourselves and then maybe like we're thinking of like adding a bit more so that it's not just introductions because one that's pretty short and two that's very boring.
It's
Who wants to
true.
talk about
Also, look at
introduction?
this hamster. It's funny looking.
Thank
That's
you,
a
Taz. Let me
that's
feed
a
the
that's a
hamster.
hedgehog.
That's a nice hamster.
Ew,
We're
it's
off to a
funny.
we're off to a fucking great start.
Look,
We
you
got a
can't lie to
hamster.
me.
We
That
got a
is a
hamster in
hedgehog.
chat.
We started recording immediately when I started to finish editing a video.
Oh yeah, speaking of
It's
videos,
been
Tax.
awesome.
Wait. Okay. We can start there. Tax. Uh, you should tell us about your channel, because
Yeah.
this isn't the only channel we have. We're obviously posting this on Yono's channel, but Tax has her own channel. I have two channels,
Whoa.
but we'll talk about me later.
I
First,
also
let's
have
talk
two
about
channels.
Tax. So Tax, wait, what? You also have two
Huh?
channels? That's cool.
Yeah, I have an ASMR channel that I have yet to upload the funny video that I'm working.
A fucking
Uh-oh.
what? That is awesome. We should talk about that later. Okay,
We should.
so when I say later, I mean when I say later, I mean a different podcast because that's like an entire topic in and of itself. I'd
Oh,
be really down to talk about it. I listen to ASMR fucking every single day
oh,
of my goddamn life.
I'm scared.
I am scared.
I'm eating beans of the jelly variety.
You should leave the beans for a second. We need to talk about the podcast. So
We need a
Tax,
text. Tell us about your channel, eh?
tell us about your little old channel. You've been editing, I see.
What do
Beep,
I
boop,
do?
beep,
I
boom.
make funny videos when I feel like making funny videos. Usually revolving images. Actually,
Images
always
and
revolving images.
images and like a random song that you heard and you were like, I could make a video out of this.
It's true.
No, honest to God, guys, please go check out Texas channel. She has so many videos up already, right?
You
And
should
her
watch the
channel is
really good one that me and Spag made.
you
That's
should
the
watch
one
the
that
really good one that me and Tax made. It's called Spag's Day Out. It's
It's
kind
really
of
cool.
awesome and the best thing I've ever made.
it's true. It's the best thing I've made as well. Also,
Uh,
ignore the multiple videos about the Dream SMP. I made those for April Fools. Do not worry.
it's okay. I'm not a dream. Guys, I have a life,
Guys,
I swear.
please. Guys,
My life isn't
please.
just dream.
Please. Whose dream?
Who is Dream? We
Whose
should make
dream?
Dream. We should get Dream on the podcast,
We should
guys.
get Dream on the podcast. Maybe he can
We
We
teach
should
me
should
about
get
get
Dream on
Minecraft
the
speedrunning.
podcast.
okay. But oh wait, we are gonna talk about speedrunning. We should get Dream on the speedrunning podcast.
Okay.
Anyway, let's let's try to continue. Let's try to stay on topic. So we like Tax mentioned. There's a
We
video that
do
we
a little
collab.
trolling.
We do a little trolling.
We
Also,
do a little
this
trolling.
we're recording this on April 1st, so I just like to say you all got fucking wrecked.
Get pwned.
Anyway,
We are
Detonated?
not making a podcast. This was
we're
a
not
troll.
making a podcast. This was
noob.
one big
This-
troll.
That was
Even
even
though
a
you're
troll.
probably gonna see this in like 2 or 3 days after we recorded it, so
Yeah.
it's
Okay,
still April
anyway.
Fools. The
It's
whole
April
month
Fools
you
for
are a
us, fuck
fool,
you.
no matter
Viewers,
what.
guess what? The April Fool was you all along, viewer.
You are the fooled April.
Uh-huh.
I hope a random girl called April watches this podcast.
You are a fool. Exclusively you, April. I swear to God, I'm
Exclusively
gonna
you,
find you and I'm
April.
gonna make fun of you. You cannot hide.
And you cannot run.
Accurate.
Especially not run.
Especially not run.
You are trapped in your house by COVID, and we are now trapped in the house with you.
Yeah, oh
You
no.
better get a good hiding spot.
You better have a vaccination.
You better be vaccinated, because I'm taking that. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
What?
Uh-oh.
Oh, hell no. You took 20 Benadryls.
What? Benadryl? What's Benadryl?
The topic of our next episode. Anyway. I really need to talk about it. I
Do
wanna
you
talk.
not know
So-
what Benadryl is actually?
Yeah, I don't know what Benadryl is.
Please. What's Benadryl?
What's Benadryl?
Genuine
It can treat
question.
pain and itching caused by insect bites, minor cuts, burns, poison ivy, poison oak, and poison sumac, whatever that is, when applied
Wait.
topically.
Hold on, really?
What does that
Holy
Oh wait,
fuck, I need
no,
to
I'm
buy-
looking
I
at
need to buy-
diphenhydramine, which is
Oh,
all. Oh
shit.
wait, no, that's
Aw.
also known as Benadryl. Never
I
mind.
was okay. I need to buy Benadryl then because I got a really fucking nasty sunburn, like a couple days ago, to the point where I couldn't go to sleep because of how itchy I was. And I guess I could tell this story really quick. My mom had to come in my room that day, and I just like messaged them because they're in a different room than me, and they can't really hear me if I just kind of like scream. So I just kind of messaged them. I was like, "Hey guys, my chest is really itchy. Can you guys come and like, do we have like a cream for this or something?" And she goes, "Yeah, I'll be right there." So I'm assuming she's gonna come with cream. My mom walks through the door with a tiny little plastic plate filled with sliced cucumbers, and she's like, "This has aloe vera in it. Just put this on your chest. You'll feel better." And I was like, "Okay, sure. I mean, there's nothing else I can do. This could only do good." I put it on, and it was so fucking cold. It made me start jittering like I was having an exorcism. And, but like
exorcism.
the weird part was it was like working. So I was like, damn, this shit cool. But after a while, like the itchiness started coming back. So what I found out was it only worked if I either A, just put them on and like they had only been there for like a second, or B, I rubbed them on my chest because like the liquidy part of the because like cucumbers are always like kind of liquidy, right?
Yeah.
So liquidy
Mhm.
part of the cucumber would just kind of rub onto my skin and like kind of soothe it a little bit. And that was like the only way I could feel good. But after that, I was just kind of like, oh fuck this. This I can't just have cucumbers on me all night because I'm not going to be able to sleep. So my mom says, "Okay, I have another solution for that." And she leaves and she comes back with this little
She comes
Tupperware.
back with
And
a roll of tape and she tapes the cucumbers to your chest. Easy
uh,
solution.
she comes back with a Tupperware filled with cabbage. So you were
What the
close,
fuck?
Tad. And she takes the cabbage and she says, "Here, put this on. It'll be easier to sleep with this on you instead of the cucumbers because they're not as cold, but they still have the same like aloe vera or whatever." And I'm like, "Okay." And then I put them on, but the thing was they made the itching worse, so I couldn't sleep with the. I don't know how lettuce made it with there was fucking like bacteria on it or something, right? And so it made the itchiness worse. So I was like, I can't sleep with this shit on. So I just kind of
SpagOs
like took it off.
lettuce that
But
night.
the way I fixed it and actually managed to go to sleep that night was I just kind of turned over face down on my bed because that way like my bed would press onto my chest and my chest would be like, "Oh, we're probably getting scratched or something because I feel pressure on my chest." And so it kind of stopped hurting and it was fixed. But that that was a fucking night. And that happened, what was it? That happened yesterday. No, that happened the day before yesterday.
So that happened
Should have
March
just
30th.
I should have just gotten fucking Benadryl if that's what it actually did.
Yeah. No, I burnt my hand a couple days ago, or like last week, and my hand was the equivalent of a sunburn, like so, like your chest. And I just dipped my hand in cold water for like over just all night, and it was gone. I'm good.
That's good. That's good to hear.
Big
Good. I'm
win.
happy for that. Yono big win. Yono big
Yono
hand
Big
save.
win.
I
Yono
mean, the
big
fact
win.
that you burned your hand was a big loss, but you big winned because you put it in water.
Yono
I
big
put it in
neutral.
cold water right away, which
He
was not
lost,
what I was
but then he
supposed to
won.
do.
Yono big neutral.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yono big just okay.
Yono big just okay.
Just okay, but big.
Just okay, but big. You're right. You're right. Yono big average.
Yono big mediocre.
Can I just say that somehow the drawings of us here, like or us here, match with the background.
Like, yeah, surprisingly so. I didn't expect that because because we have relatively different art styles, right? But I guess all you did was make a background. Backgrounds are a little easier to mesh with other people's characters, but like, still, I'm surprised how well they managed to mesh. So thank you, Yono.
I think
Thank
it's
you,
just the line
Yono.
thickness because they're
I
rather
think it
similar.
is. Yeah, the color palettes are kind of different, but like, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's line thickness mostly. But
Yeah,
yeah, it looks really good.
Yeah.
we're great.
We are off.
Taxpayer
We're
doesn't
so
know how
good.
to
We're
draw.
so
All Taxpayer knows how to draw is Tyler Blevin.
and
I will
what was
show you Tyler Blevin
what was
now.
that one face that you always draw? What was it called?
Gustavo. Oh, I guess I also have to show
Gustavo.
Gustavo.
We gotta show Gustavo later.
We
You
gotta
should
show
edit in Gustavo.
Gustavo. I'm gonna edit
Oh
in
my
Gustavo.
Gustavo.
god.
There's Gustavo.
I'm looking at it
There
right
you
now, and
go.
that is terrifing.
And then did
Thank
you
you,
guys see the
Tax.
Blevin? Here's the
I
Blevin. I
didn't
drew
see the
this
blend.
today while I was in class.
No,
Ninja
no, I'm
Blevins.
running.
It's
That
Ninja.
is
That is Ninja
horrifying.
Blevins.
Here I have something in a very similar style. I think it was called like Curb or something.
Let's see it.
Uh,
Is
Is
it
it
like
supposed to be
Kirby,
like
but like
Kirby?
fucked?
let me. It's not that bad. It just has a very interesting face.
Okay.
Uh,
When you take
is this
too
the right
long
file?
to
Yeah, this is
upload
the
a
right
file.
file. I drew this.
That's just Gustav again.
It's Gustavo
No,
but
it's
Kirby.
different. Gustavo has like different features. Kirby has very
Yeah,
different eyebrows. Can we
Gustavo
do a
big mush.
cross-examination chat?
Just crossfade them into each other. It'll be fine.
You drew
I'm
that a
sure
week
it'll
ago?
perfectly work.
Drew that a week ago.
I
drew
drew that a year ago.
Oh, I completely missed a digit in the last number.
I drew the Blevin today.
You drew that? I saw it in the
Yeah, you said
Instagram.
in class, right?
Yeah.
That's like the best. Honestly, God, even though you drew something completely monstrous and something that should never be allowed into the public eye ever, drawing in class is a pretty good way to get good at drawing because that's how I basically did everything for like
Yeah.
my own drawing. So,
Oh,
and
I just
I
draw.
only
I don't practice. I just do it when I'm gonna do something.
well, obviously, but like
yeah,
practicing drawing is like just drawing. So,
Yeah, practice your drawing. You'll get better.
I'm only good at shading really, and
yeah,
even
just
then
get
it's only
better
when
at
the color palette is very strong.
yeah, the hardest thing honestly is color palettes and stuff. So like the color palette I use is one I made myself where all I did was just kind of get a couple colors that I had already used in like drawings I've already made and then I just kind of put them all together and then I just kind of got different like darker and lighter versions of those colors. And you know what? It worked out pretty well. I'm kind of happy with like how it worked out. It looks pretty swaggy.
It's swagged out.
Swag.
Yeah. Speaking actually, wait, I guess now would be a good time where I could like start talking about my art.
Oh yeah.
Because I guess it would be nice to mention like we already kind of mentioned it really quick. Yono made the background for this. I made the little like character stills that you're seeing move whenever we talk.
It's
Yeah.
really awesome.
I
This is
did
very
my
cool
best
and
this
very
job.
awesome.
My brain shut off for like
Oh,
half a
Spag, you
second.
forgot to talk about your channel.
Oh
Go.
yeah, talk about your
Talk
channel.
Well, I was trying to talk about my channel the whole time, but like I was too interested in everything else we were talking about because I got to tell my cucumber story.
The cucumber story.
The classic. Anyways, so the classic SpagOs cucumber story, my favorite. Okay. So the like I quickly mentioned like at the start, I made a collab with Tex, where I made like a bunch of little like animations, of
Yeah.
like me walking and her walking, and then she edited them into like a bunch of pictures of fucking awful architecture.
Yeah.
Uh, so the way we got the architecture was just we went on different subreddits for architecture, or like for
Oh
bad
God.
architecture, and we just like started collecting images, and then like Tax just kind of put them into the video, and then
Okay,
I was like,
wait. Just a warning. We do not condone the use of Reddit.
we do
Okay?
not condone the
Just
use
We
of
so
do
that
not
Reddit.
it's
condone
clear.
Reddit.
Please
We
do
do
not
not
use Reddit.
condone.
I prefer you
Yeah.
use Twitter because if you're gonna get brain rot, I prefer it be
Get it
politically and
from
not.
me.
Get it from
Go to my Twitter.
Tax.
It's awful.
Go to my Twitter. I will rot your brain, but you'll like
We'll
it
rot
better
your
than Reddit.
brains.
I promise. I promise. I promise. Please, please believe me.
Please believe me.
Yeah,
I'm so
I trust
desperate.
these two with my life.
Please, please.
Please.
That's why we're teaching them everything.
Yeah.
Because we're the only ones he can trust, even on April Fools.
Even on April Fools,
Guys,
these
on
two have
April
not
Fools,
trolled
you
me.
guys can trust me. Even if it's April Fools, you guys can trust me. I would
Yeah,
never lie on April.
You can trust this man.
No.
If there's one code I always follow, it's always lie unless it's April. So you know.
Always lie unless it's April. So you're telling me that I'm supposed to lie always, except for April.
True, exactly.
Also,
then it'll
don't
throw
pee
people off.
January.
Don't
Never,
pee.
never
No
pee in
pee.
January.
Never
Don't
pee
pee
in
in
January.
January. It calls
Okay, I
upon
don't.
it.
Don't pee January.
Yeah, if you piss during January, the Dark Lord comes out of your fucking toilet and seals
Excuse
your
me?
house in a constant. It seals your house in a constant shade, like a constant curtain of flowing blood.
Yeah,
Flowing
it's
blood.
remember, don't pee January.
That's why I was
Yeah,
so red and sus during January.
don't pee in January. Confirmed.
Don't pee
All right.
January. It's a
Don't.
holiday.
So
Yeah, don't pee.
I'm gonna
Long holiday.
fucking finally talk about my goddamn channel.
Yeah.
So it's taken us this long. We
Go
are
on.
amazing podcast hosts.
We are so amazing.
Nope.
So, the first part, I have two channels, so I guess I could quickly introduce the first one because it's like the main one, and then the second one is just kind of more of what like Tax does as like my version basically. So, my first channel is just a place where I can kind of post like all the art I make. It's specifically like animation and or editing because I do also really like editing videos. I always think of like I want to make this into a review, or I want to make this into a like I want to make a video essay on blank thing, or I don't know.
Right.
And so I tend to post like reviews on that channel and stuff, but they tend to be kind of jokey. Although I am working on on like a serious review of something I've already jokingly reviewed before. But more importantly, that's the channel where I'm posting my cartoon show called Red and Funny.
Yeah. Woo.
I also posted on Newgrounds, but if you prefer watching it on YouTube, you can watch it on my main channel, which will probably be the one that we link in the description. I'd
I'm
rather
gonna
it be
link
that one
all
than
of them.
all right. That works too. And then my second channel is basically just at one point Tex started like editing all of her videos in VC. And I would always see it and I would always be like, damn, I really want to be that. And so I just kind of started editing my own videos in like Texas style, where it's just kind of like you think of a stupid joke and then you make it into a reality. And now my channel has 7 videos in the first day it was made. And then I haven't made too many more because I'm at the beach right now. I'm on vacation. But when I get back, I'm going to start making a shit ton more.
That goes big vacation. I don't know how to say
Back,
words.
Super
back at
vacation.
super vacation. But
Super
yeah,
vacation.
so that's basically what my second channel is. If you ever like are watching, if you're ever like in that mood, like, because I know I've been there, chat, where I'm
Yeah.
watching Taxpayer and I'm so sick of her not making any more videos. So to like channel my anger, I go over to the More SpagOs channel on YouTube and watch all of his videos because they're like taxes but more and
Better.
better. No, they're not
Okay.
better. They're like an equal quality, but it's just more content. If you like random shitty edits, watch both of our channels. You'll get like an entire like 3 days worth of content, honestly.
That's
Okay, 2 days worth. Not in actual hours, but just like enough to where you can kind of watch them all in like the span of 2 days and be like, yeah, that was pretty cool.
yes. Also, don't
Yeah.
watch like 1, 2. I have like 3 early videos. Don't watch, but do watch Trucking Time. That one's
Trucking
awesome.
time.
Watch Trucking
Trucking
Time,
Time.
watch Rip and Tear, and watch Spag's Day Out. Those are
Those
like the big three. Those are like the big three for Tax's channel, and then
the Holy
the big
Trinity.
one,
I wouldn't say
the holy.
Trucking Time is. I'm the only reason I brought up Trucking Time is because it is by far the worst video on my channel. It's really funny.
Which by proxy means it's actually the best one.
Does it?
I think so.
Here,
So
let me describe the
don't
video
explain
real
what it is.
quick.
Don't explain what it is. Just let them figure it out.
You
Let
let
them
them
figure it out. Let
watch.
them figure it
Yeah.
out.
Okay.
They have. Let's get you more views on Trucking Time.
Trucking time.
It is not good.
We're linking it in the
No,
description.
but
Don't worry. Head down there.
yeah,
No.
we're gonna link it. It's okay.
What's
Tax, you
your
have no say
problem?
in this. It's
What's your
Yono's channel.
problem?
What's your deal?
What's
What's
your
your deal?
damage?
What's
Anyway,
who hurt you?
so what's your damage, bro? Anyway, so those are my channels, and if you want like more art or just like behind the scenes stuff on like the things I make specifically, my Twitter is linked in my channel. It'll probably also be linked in the video. My Twitter is where I post like basically everything I make if it's not on Discord. So like I tend to post a lot of my stuff on Discord, but then I eventually post it in like massive waves on Twitter. So if you're the kind of person that like likes when creators like disappear for 5 fucking years and then come back with a massive fucking barrage of content, you know who to follow, chat. It's
You know who
me.
to follow.
It's you. And
It's
if you
I like
him.
to
want
think
brain rot, follow me.
true.
Well, on that note, I'd like to talk about my channel.
Yeah. Woo.
You
Yeah.
see,
Woo. Yeah.
unlike these two who are, centered around like almost like one specific thing,
Good
I'm a
videos.
mixed bag of goods. I'm a mixed bag of goods, okay? I had Tax edit a video for me, and it's just me eating a hot dog for 5 minutes and 40 seconds.
Oh yeah,
That
that's the
video
best
is
video. Okay,
awesome.
that's the best video on Yono's channel. And the
So
best video,
far.
I forgot to mention, the best video on my stupid channel is Bormetheus Big Highlights. Please watch it. Please watch it. Please
Please
watch it.
watch it.
It's my
Please watch it.
crown. It's my magnum opus, and it's comprised of things I didn't make. Wait,
That's how
I
good it
just
is.
realized all of our like best videos have things that we didn't make in them. Mine is Bormetheus clips, yours is stuff I drew, and Yono's is stuff Tax edited.
Yeah, that is
That's
true.
kind of
Impressive.
awesome. That's impressive, actually.
We
Yeah.
work off of each other, and that's just the way life should be.
That's the only reason we started a podcast, because I knew I could leech off of these two.
I knew
Yeah,
I
we could
could leech
reach
off of
more,
these
and
two.
we have an excuse because we have a podcast.
This is a podcast. We work together. I provide the stupid idiot who needs to learn.
You
These two do
provide
the
the
rest.
channel, I provide the everything else.
Yeah.
I provide the
Obviously.
editing for the podcast where it cuts out the 15 seconds of silence we have after every single sentence. Here, wait, I'm going to leave one unedited right now. Okay, so that's what happens a lot. Anyway, I'm going to
Yeah,
get back to editing those out.
yeah,
Anyway,
get out of here, you little scamp.
get
You
out.
better edit this
Leave.
out.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
No,
no!
she's got.
Oh,
I didn't know it would
oh,
also get rid of her little character on the seat. That's actually kind of cool. But also, I
yeah.
got really,
Character on
really
the seat when
scared.
you leave.
I was
I
scared.
didn't think you would leave from the seat either. That was a canonical death.
Canonical death 1. Oh no. Can we
Oh
get that in the
no.
counter?
You only have you only have 2 more of those left on the Dream SMP. Don't waste
No!
it, please.
Stop!
Yono has like 9 because Yono is cat
I'm
poison.
I get chat. I get the choke.
I get the chat.
I get the chat.
Anyway,
See,
I'm gonna continue moving on
Yono
to my
time.
thing. Yeah, so I'm a mixed bag. I'm trying to make funny like little edits as well. I got my gaming videos, and I'm gonna move on to some other special stuff. You'll just have to wait and see. Wink wonk.
oh yeah,
Yono
watch.
streams on twitch.tv/.
Yeah, you should talk
I
about
do.
your Twitch.
I have a Twitch channel which I stream on very often actually nowadays.
Yeah.
It's my way of getting comfortable, and hopefully my goal, here's the only goal I have here on the internet, is to grow a little audience, and hopefully via the content that I and my friends make, we can just make a little small community very happy.
We
Yeah.
do a little trolling, basically.
We do an unhealthy amount of trolling.
We do copious amounts of trolling.
We do titanic amounts of trolling.
I hope that by the time this video is out, the joke is
do
no longer
catastrophe.
funny.
I hope so. It's gonna be like 2 days, and it's already gonna be dead.
It's not even
I'm
funny to
actually
begin
really-
with.
Dead
I'm
on
really
arrival.
looking forward to that, honestly. Okay. So, speaking of fucking like trolling and shit, this has nothing to do with any of the topics we set out for this podcast. I just
Oh,
find it
no.
really funny. Well, no, I guess it kind of does because it's a Twitter thing. There's this Twitter account called Troll Events, and it is one of my fucking favorite accounts because no, it's Trollface Incidents, and what it is,
Trollface
it's basically
Incidents?
just it's those 4-panel Trollface comics where it always ends in saying a date and then incident. So for example, there's one which is my favorite where it's like step 1, go to your room, step 2, wallow in your own filth, step 3, take your sins to the grave, step 4, no, it doesn't say step 4, and then it just ends with the July 17th, 1987 what the fuck was it? Rotting Man incident, and it's this fucking horrifying edited image of like a human face.
Oh,
It's
that's
really good. If you guys are gonna go on my Twitter, go in my follows. Please follow that account. If you find the troll face even slightly funny, you need to follow that fucking account. It is so good. They don't always post good stuff. They can kind of post some mediocre stuff every now and then because they do like take like user submitted clips, but they post some really fucking good shit when they when they get a good meme in there.
yes.
And they can be genuinely horrifying sometimes.
It's true and real.
And real. No, they're all real.
Super
They all
rad.
have-
Never fake the troll face in my life, chat.
I just want to mention that I got a call just now, and I could not hear a single thing.
We talked about troll
Uh-oh.
face for like 5 minutes, and by
We
I mean
talked about
Mag mostly.
we do a copious amount of trolling.
Okay, so I didn't miss a single thing.
Yeah,
You didn't miss a single thing.
it was awful.
No, it was kind of funny.
It was kind of
It
funny.
was a little funny.
It said a lot about
Okay,
our
no.
society. I'll tell you
Chat.
that much.
Why am I call? Okay, comment down below if you thought that was funny, and if it isn't, tell us what you think would be funny, and we'll talk about it for at least 1 second in the next episode. It could just be saying the word. It could be a 45-minute speech. That's an
Edit.
awesome idea.
Kinda like my
prefer
infatuation
the-
with Poopy.
You know what? We could talk about that one a little bit later.
Later.
We can talk about that one. We can talk about that one when the YouTube censor bot isn't watching the video anymore because it only watches like the first 10 minutes and then like the last 10 minutes, and anything beyond that point, like in the middle, it just won't care about. So we'll still get ads even if we talk about it.
I'm not even gonna get monetized anyway, but let's do it.
All right,
Chat.
guys, you didn't hear that. Tax
We had
just said
another one of those
something really
15-second
racist.
pauses.
Oh.
Max really
No,
just said
no,
the
I would
most horrid
never.
thing in the world.
No,
You really just said
no.
the D word, huh?
The dumb
Dream.
word.
The dream word.
You really
Oh,
just said the dream word, and I'm
you
very
really just
upset.
said the dream word, didn't you, Spag?
Come on,
Uh-oh.
Spag.
No, I'm
Oh
racist.
no, I said it.
No!
No.
No.
Oh
Guys,
my.
guys, we gotta go. We can't be here anymore.
I
We
can't.
got
I
it. We
can't. I
got
gotta
it.
go.
Quick. Switch to a different topic. Did I ever? Oh, wait. I
No!
have a good topic I could talk
Now,
about.
What's a good
Wink.
topic, Wink?
Okay, so this is a story I was talking about before the podcast, but I held off on even like mentioning it because I need to get you guys' live reaction on it. It is so fucking bizarre, and I've never told it to anybody. But okay, so I remember in elementary school, it was when like in our classroom there was the bathroom right in the classroom. So you just kind of say, "Can I go to the bathroom?" And you stand up and you'd go into like the little bathroom door. It was just a tiny little area, which
Mhm.
I think is awful because if some little kid has like fucking explosive diarrhea and forgets to close the door, the entire classroom is just gonna stink of shit, right? Like there's
Excuse
no
me,
way
what?
around it. That's just gonna happen.
That's
But
just
here's
how it
okay,
is.
okay, here's the important part of the story, quote unquote. So, in the bathroom there was this big like black trash can that is where like you kind of throw stuff, and it was like since we were little kids, it like reached like all the way to like our heads basically. It was like a really big trash can. Well, it was a full on. It wasn't even like a tiny little like garbage basket. It was a full on like a trash can you'd find at like a fucking like a what would it be, like a waste dump or some shit. It was massive, right? Honestly,
Massive.
but
Mm-hmm.
there was a way to get up on it, which is something I discovered because one time I was just like, I'm gonna go to the bathroom and not actually go to the bathroom because this class fucking sucks. And then I was like, I'm gonna do parkour in here. I like stood up on the toilet and then I managed to like make it so that I could like get onto the garbage can. And I told one of my friends, right? And I was like, yo, I can get up on the garbage can. I'm insane. And then
Insane.
here's what happened. I don't know if it was him, right? Because I don't want to out him publicly, but I kind of accidentally started a movement, and it is the worst thing I think I could have ever possibly have done, even though I had no part in it. One day the teacher walks in, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she says, "The janitors are really mad at you guys. There's a big problem going on." And we're all like, "What? What is it?" And she goes, "Somebody's been pooping in the garbage cans and we need to know who it is." Which means either my friend told somebody or alternatively he's just like started pooping in the trash can. Like he parkoured his way up to the trash can and just fucking started shitting into it every day. Which it I why? I don't get it to this day. But here's the thing, right? I asked my friend a couple like a couple days later, right? I asked my friend if he was the one that did it, and he said, "No, it's not me." But I told a lot of people that they could jump up, and I think
Mm-hmm.
before like the teacher had come in that day, the entire classroom had known about the fact that you could now parkour like and like have your ass up to the trash can, I guess. And the thing is, the janitors weren't just complaining about it being like a one day thing. It had been a constant thing for like a week up to that
Oh.
point.
What the fuck?
So either one kid was going every day for a week, which if I can remember correctly, for that entire week, no kid ever went in more than once, which means there was a movement of several children shitting in a garbage can at school. How did that
That
happen? I
The trash can shitters.
that's so
I don't get it.
awesome.
I really don't understand it, but I don't know whether to be proud or disturbed that I started a movement that awesome.
That's the story of SpagOs and the Poopy Trash Can.
That goes in the poopy trash can.
The attack of the trash
But
can shitters.
no,
Wait,
it's
should that be the title of the episode? SpagOs and the Poopy Trash Can.
No.
trash can. I just wanted to call the episode like introductions or something, but if you want
No.
to call it SpagOs and the Poopy Trash Can, I am so down for
I
that.
vote that we call it SpagOs and the
I
Poopy
feel like,
Trash
you wanna know
Can.
what you could do? You could do like the fucking like the Jake Paul vlogger thing and like have the like a short intro of me like almost telling the story or like an interesting part in the story, but not like fully spoiling it. And then you cut to like the beginning of the podcast, and it just goes as normal. So that way we force people into watching up until I tell the shitty trash can story.
Oh my god, yes.
Wait, can you make
It's
that?
like-
Wait, I have an
It's
idea.
a big build up.
Spag, can you draw a dumpster?
Just like a little
Oh,
I have
animation.
an image
Probably.
of you sitting. I just need an
Oh,
image of a dumpster, and
all
then I
right,
can make
all
a
right.
thumbnail.
I could,
Oh no.
if not, I could just like fully draw the thumbnail and like make sure everything like fits nicely. I could just do that. What if? Okay, I can remember the bath. I remember the bathroom layout like perfectly because of that story. Because like after the teacher told that story, I asked to go to the bathroom a few days later. No, and I was like, I remember I did it just so that I could check if people were still doing it. Spoiler alert, yes, they were. And uh, I remember the bathroom layout perfectly. It was tiny as hell, right? Like my entire bed wouldn't fit in there. That's how small it was. And there was like it was that trash can, the toilet, the sink, a mirror, and some railing. And like that was it. That was it. And like the way I first got up on it was because of like how small I was and how weightless I was, I wouldn't break anything. I just
Mhm.
like I stood up on the toilet and then I put one of my feet on the sink in order to kind of propel and like hold myself and like kind of push myself higher. And then I'd
Mhm.
grab onto like the little railing and you could just kind of stand on that railing and then just kind of like look into the trash can or just kind of stand up really tall and people were doing that and people were doing it to where I'm guessing, right,
Mhm.
they would like put their feet like on one foot on the railing, one foot on the sink, and then just kind of rip ass into the trash can. Projectile shitting into a big garbage fucking like,
No, god.
I can't I can't handle this, man. It was it was the best and worst day of my life in elementary school. Like the only thing that compares to that is the one time where this girl was like I was writing a little message on post-it notes to make like a little flip book where it was just this little stick guy saying hello. And the
Mhm.
teacher told on me for it. The teacher did. This girl told on the teacher for it because of the fact that I was writing hello one letter at a time. She was like, Miss SpagOs wrote hell on a post-it note. And the teacher like went up and she already didn't care because like hell isn't that bad of a word, but she like saw it and she was like, yeah, okay, whatever, it just says hello. That was it.
That is awesome, SpagOs gaming.
I had a very strange elementary school experience. That's what made me who I am today.
Wow. No
That's
wonder
what made
you
me
are
so awesome.
insane.
No wonder you are insane.
Yeah, I think it's the fumes from the garbage mixed with the shit.
I
That
Oh
like
might
you
be
no.
in the poopy trash can, guys.
Poopy trash
Trash
cans.
Poopy trash can. SpagOs in the poopy trash can. We'll be right
That's-
back after these messages.
Put an ad right here.
Wendy's new jalapeno fresco spicy chicken is so deliciously hot, it's generating reactions from everyone, like the memer.
Whew. Eat spicy goodness like a boss.
Hey,
Well,
we're back.
We're
I hope you like that
back.
We're
ad.
back.
It was
Wow,
definitely
wasn't
there.
that an awesome transition?
Wasn't that an
Look,
awesome
Definitely not going to
transition?
include like 50% of us talking about that, except sped up 3 times.
Hey,
Text. Just have it playing in the background right now. Put it in the background right now. Oh no, text. Make it really tiny and put it like really
In the
tiny in the
corner.
corner so that they can just like know what happened.
Wait, what am I doing? Sorry, I
But
tapped
have
out.
it completely muted.
Have it completely muted and just see our little heads in the corner.
Yeah, just see our little guys like they'll know, they'll get it. They can
Yeah,
they'll
get
assume
it.
from our facial expression.
Editor text from the future and put on the monitor. Add a work of art. Make it a banana bread.
Okay.
Okay.
Text, real quick. Top and bottom text. Friday night. Friday funkin' Friday. And then make my hair blue.
Why are you making my job harder than it needs to be? Why are you like this?
It'll be funnier if you just don't do it and you have
I'm
us
not
looking
even
like
getting paid to do this. I'm doing this out of the good of my heart, and you're just like,
You're
oh,
getting
tax.
paid in exposure tax.
Come on. Tax, do you see the sub count on my YouTube channel?
It's
Don't I
at
have,
least
like-
more than 3.
Aha.
Anyway,
Ow!
so we
I
are
hit
back.
myself with the key.
Good job, taxpayers.
You're doing
We're
so
back.
great.
We've
What
been
we're
back.
gonna do. We are back. We've been back, but like
We've been back for like 5 minutes, Spag. Are you
we're-
losing your
no,
mind?
I know we have, but I wanna formally be back real quick.
Take this
that
out.
out.
I
Oh,
cut
no,
that
don't-
out.
you can edit out my dad actually talking, but keep me in telling you that my dad came in to ask me if I wanted some rice.
Yeah, that
all right.
That was awesome.
on
Okay,
that note,
now we're
you know
back
what else?
again.
You know who else likes rice? Yono.
Oh,
Yono, you should tell us a little bit about yourself.
yeah, maybe I should.
Yeah, Yono.
Yeah.
Woo!
All right, let's start with the
Yeah.
name. Why don't we start with the name first of all? Because
Yeah,
the name came
woo,
before the
yeah,
avatar.
Yeah, Yono. Yeah, woo, Yono. Okay, go ahead.
So one day,
Yeah,
right?
woo, Yono.
Hey,
Yeah,
shut up. Thank you.
yeah, Yono. I'm gonna
Shut the
stop
fuck.
now.
Let him speak.
One day, me and my friend at the time, Bricks, wanted to do a little bit of trolling, right? So he's like, man, I need an alt account because I don't want to do this on my main account. And so I came up with a brilliant idea of making Yono Stargazer as an alternate account so he can do his trolling on Discord. And that's pretty much the name. I kind of threw out my old name and I chose this one because I just really liked it. I just really liked it. I'm not gonna.
Yono.
It's good.
Yono.
Yes.
Yono.
Fuck you. I didn't know that would be an actually interesting story. Your entire existence is literally just doing a little trolling. I did not know it would be this epic. During the fucking break, I was just like, oh, quick, guys, we gotta think of one final thing to talk about. And now you come at me with an actual story? How did I not know about this?
It's because no one knows.
No,
I mean,
no. You've just been doing massive amounts of trolling this whole time?
You haven't
I
told
mean,
us?
it's
What's
the
your
main
deal?
account now. It's my main name now, and I'm not going to change it for a while because I really like it.
Playing Among Us.
Stop!
Yono, you've been playing Among Us for 3 hours. What?
What do you mean? That's just not true.
Okay, I don't.
Wait. Oh
It
my
says that I'm playing
god!
Among
I am
Us.
taking a screenshot of this. One
I am-
second.
I'm
Oh,
Anyway.
you're
so
not
mad.
getting away with this. This is going in the video.
Listen,
The
I don't even
only
have it open. I can
reason we've been
screenshot
recording the
right now.
podcast, Yono has been playing
And
Among
does
Us.
it still say that I'm playing Among Us?
Yono,
We've been doing a
the
little
entire
sus.
time.
That is messed up.
Yono, I'm so mad about you playing Among Us that I'm gonna make you tell us about your avatar.
Oh yes.
So tell us about your avatar.
Okay, well, one day on stream before I became the cat boy, I decided, you know what? I want to do some art. Let's do some drawing. And on the stream, I made a cute little shark. That he's always sitting. He can't walk. He can't stand. He's just sitting. and I
Does he
forgot
not
what I
have
named him
legs?
or her. Forgot, but it's a cute little shark. I think it was called
Well, it's a
What's
shark
okay,
cat.
moving on. Avatar.
They don't have legs.
Oh.
On the same stream, I decided, okay, what do I draw? Someone said cat. Okay, cat boy. I made a cat boy. I made the head. Someone in my Discord server decided to redraw it. And then someone redrew the redrawing of it, and I'm like, yo, I'm gonna use this if you don't mind. They're like, yeah, go ahead. And
No,
there,
yeah, it looks
that's
really
that.
nice. I had
And then
while
Yono took
drawing, I had a lot of fun. I actually had a lot of fun drawing it. I think I technically am like the design I used for you is technically like a quote unquote beta version because right now you're like using one where it's like inside of like the like leather jacket, you've got
Yeah,
like the little like what was it called like a
ruffles.
cravat or
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah, like little ruffles. But I use the version where it's just like you're wearing an open leather jacket with like a pink shirt underneath because I remember seeing that before,
Oh,
and
yeah, that
that's the
exists.
design I use. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the design I use.
Yeah. Well, actually, there's more to the story. Other than that, give me a second. I got a
Please do go
delivery.
on.
Distant Yono. Distant Yono.
Come
Top
on,
text
come on.
Distant
I'm doing a
distant.
Yono.
podcast.
Bottom
Please, I'm
text
recording right
Yono. Top text distant. Bottom text Yono. Distant
now. Okay.
Yono.
Hold. Yeah,
Distant.
no.
Oh, it's no
I got
longer
it.
distant.
I
Okay,
got a
text.
delivery.
Okay, text. Here's a good edit that you can add in while we're waiting for our good friend Yono to.
I'm back.
Here's a
I'm
good edit you can make while we're waiting for our good friend Yono to
I'm
come
right
back.
here.
Top text, bottom text, distant Yono, and then on the Yono at the bottom, make tinier top text, bottom text, also saying distant Yono.
What does that mean?
I'm right here.
Okay. Yo,
Oh, Yono's
Yono
no
back.
longer distant.
Close up
I've been
Yono.
here.
No.
Okay, Yono, finish your awesome swag story.
Okay, well, here's the second part of the story. One day I was at Discord server, in a VC. Some people joined, and I was showing off my 3D avatar, which was gonna be the original version of me, which no longer is me. Anyway, I was showing it off, and they're like, "Yeah, that's cool, but can you put a maid outfit on?" And you know what I had to
I
do?
like where this is going.
Why?
I added a maid outfit. And then someone had the brilliant idea of, hey, what if you added cat ears? I'm like, you know what? It's time. Fuck it. I'm a cat boy now. That's
That
pretty
is
much where
Fuck
like
it.
it just
Fuck it, we cat boy
started.
now. That is
After
a
time,
way.
yeah.
That is a way. There are way more layers to that story than I expected. Like my own character, I was just like, huh, I kind of look like this right now. Okay, done.
At some point for my character, for my avatar, I decided to combine the art and the model, boom, together, ta-da.
No, it's a really nice character. I really like the thing. I like drawing the hair a lot. It was
The
very
hair
fun
is
to draw.
fun.
It was kind of complex. It was kind of hard to draw it, but it was fun to do it once I like finally had it like fully planned out. So thank you, Yono.
You're welcome,
Thank you,
SpagOs.
Yono.
You're welcome,
Yono.
Dex.
My
All right.
avatar is just my Minecraft skin that I made myself, and I like them. But
Yeah. It's
actually,
also
I'm
very
gonna
fun
I'm
to
gonna
draw.
edit my Minecraft skin right now and get rid of the mouth. I don't like the mouth.
There's a mouth?
Wait, I didn't know it had. Oh wait, it does have a mouth. You're
Yeah,
It has
right.
a
it's better
mouth?
without it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no. It has a little mouth because it's like it has the little mouth where Alex has the mouth on her face.
Oh.
Yeah.
I completely
Uh,
forgot about that. I never register that in my brain. Like I
yeah.
always just because of the fact that I draw it without the mouth, I always register it as not having the mouth. But no, you're right. It has a mouth.
Yeah.
Not
Taxpayer Big
anymore.
have a mouth. Well, yeah, not anymore. I guess.
Not anymore.
Yeah. No more mouth time, game time.
On a little
Easy.
different note, I let's take a look at the haul that I got.
What did you just get? Did you get delivery?
I got a delivery straight to my bedroom. We got
What
it.
did
We
you
got
go ahead.
get?
Okay, we have one bag of, or no, just one singular Powerade. Don't know what
Yo.
flavor, but it's the red one. So we got that. Then we
I
have
think red
three.
Powerade is like cherry or something.
It might be cherry. Then I have two Mucho Mango Arizonas, and
That
then
is awesome.
a watermelon Arizona.
Mmm.
Wait,
Mm.
so just drinks?
Yep, only drinks. It's what I requested when I called my mother.
Oh, all
That
right,
is
okay.
insane.
Hello,
I
yes,
am.
I would like 3 drink.
No, I asked for one, and she brought me 4.
Well, you
Yono
know,
big
she was
epic
thinking,
time.
she was thinking 3 more calls in advance. You know.
Uh-huh.
I was gonna call her again. You're not wrong.
Yeah, well, so she's already got you covered.
She got me covered with several drinks. I will no longer
I
go
like
thirst.
Powerade a lot
Why?
because
Why?
it tastes good.
It does?
Okay.
I like it. I like it. Although I do prefer Gatorade more, but really only because Gatorade has the apple flavor, and I love Gatorade apple flavor. Apple ice. More people need to talk about apple ice. It's so fucking good.
There's an apple flavored Gatorade?
Yes, it's like completely clear, but it's really good.
Huh.
That's
You
crazy.
So how does that work?
really taste it at some time. It tastes like
Taste it.
very, very, very. It's
I
very
should taste it.
refreshing.
I should drink it sometime, yeah.
You should drink it
Well,
with your mouth.
I guess taste doesn't really work, but at the same, technically you are tasting it.
Talking
Yeah.
about taste, I have a bottle of ketchup on my desk.
Why?
Yes.
Okay.
And on that note,
And
thank
on
you
that
very
note,
much. Thank you very much for listening to our first podcast.
woo,
It's been
yeah,
fun.
We've
woo.
promised that for the next one we'll be more accurate and we'll add Yono's bottle of ketchup on the desk. We promise.
We
Wait,
promise.
we're gonna have a bottle of ketchup on the desk?
But in any case, I think it's about time to wrap up. I think we've told many a story. We hope we haven't bored you guys, and just in case we have, don't worry because in the future we will have more people, but I won't say who.
Give
You
us
won't say
actual
who.
criticism, maybe. We could
Yeah,
probably
if you
use it.
don't
We
see,
could probably.
if you don't like something, you can always let us know. You can either say it in the comments, or if you're scared that people are gonna make fun of you publicly, just DM one of us on Twitter or Discord, and then we'll make fun of you
Yeah.
privately.
Yeah, don't
Yeah.
worry.
Where
Don't
no one
worry
can
about it.
see.
Yeah, you'll be fine, maybe.
Until I make a YouTube video out of it.
Thank you
Maybe.
for watching.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you for
Thank you for
viewing.
Thank you for.
watching.
Make sure to like and subscribe and comment for more.
No.
Okay,
Oh.
bye.